Okay, this is 1.7, comparing types of income. So let's try a couple of these with the calculator here. Let's do the first one, 1.5 times 40 times 12.50. So we'll just take our calculator, clear it, 1.5 times 40 times 12.5 equals 750. Now you're probably wondering, what does this mean? Well, the way I'm thinking in terms of income is this looks like time and a half, 40 hours per week, $12.50 per hour. So what I'm looking at here, the way I interpret this particular math problem is that we have a person who made $12.50 an hour right here. They worked for 40 hours in the 1 week, and they worked at time and a half, or 1.5 their normal wage, and it works out to $750. Let's take the second one, 65,000 divided by 52. This, to me, looks like we're taking an annual income of, let's say, $65,000, and we're dividing it by 52, and that number 52, in terms of income, should tweak something in your mind, meaning that's 52 weeks per year. Okay, so I'm thinking that they probably want a weekly income here, a weekly wage. So you take the yearly income of 65,000 divided by the number of weeks in a year, which is 52, and that'll tell you how much they made per week. So we have 65,000 divided by 52, and to me that looks like $1,250 per week. $1,250. Okay, so sometimes you have to interpret what it is that's being asked of you, or what the math question is. Paul earns $9.40 per hour. Yvonne works $8.10 per hour and gets time and a half for hours worked over 40 hours per week. Compare their incomes for working 50 hours in 1 week. Now you know that Yvonne is making $8.10 per hour, but anything she works over 40, they're going to pay her time and a half. Paul, on the other hand, looks like he is making $9.40 per hour and getting paid nothing for any overtime. He's getting a higher wage than Yvonne, but we're going to compare them and see if they both work 50 hours in 1 week, who makes more money. Okay, well, let's just do the math. How much does Paul earn? Well, we know he makes $9.40 per hour times 50 hours. So we'll just take 9.5, multiply that by 50, and in 1 week, working 50 hours, he's making $475. Okay, now let's look at Yvonne. She makes less money. Looks like she makes $1.30 less per hour, but she's getting paid time and a half for anything worked over 40 hours. So let's just see if she's going to be making close to the same amount of money. So how much does Yvonne earn? Well, we know she's making $8.10 per hour times 40 hours, plus she is making $8.10 per hour times 1.5 times 10 hours, because there's 50 hours total. Anything over 40, she's making time and a half, which is 50 minus 40 is 10. So let's do the math on that one. Okay, so we have $8.10. Well, here, let's do it this way. We can do all this in one mathematical step. We just need brackets. So let's do the first bracket. We have $8.10. Multiply that by 40 hours per week. Let's put a bracket around that. Let's hit add. That's why these scientific calculators are really good for this. Better than a cheap Walmart calculator. And then we can add, let's do another bracket of $8.10 per hour times 1.5 times 10 hours, close the bracket, and we get an answer of $445.50. $445.50. So even when Yvonne gets paid time and a half for anything over 10, she makes less than Paul. Okay, so who earns more? Well, Paul earns more. Okay, how much more? Well, $475 minus $445.50. Okay, so we can take our calculator for that. 475 subtract $445.50. So he's making $29.50 more per week. Okay? So we could say that Paul earns $29.50 more than Yvonne. Okay? Example number 1. Sanjay is a waiter and John sells magazine subscriptions. Who has the higher gross annual income if they both work 50 hours per week? Sanjay makes $8 per hour, he works 40 hours per week, and he makes $300 per week in tips. Okay? So, how much does Sanjay earn each year from his hourly wage? Well, Sanjay makes $8 per hour. He's working 40 hours per week and for 50 weeks. That means he's probably getting 2 weeks off holidays in the summertime. So we take our calculator and we take 8 times 40 times 50, which means he's making $16,000 before tips. Now, how much does Sanjay earn each year from tips? Well, we can see he's making $300 per week in tips. So we take $300 per week times 50 weeks he's working. Take our calculator. 300 times 50. He's making an additional $15,000 per year on tips. Almost half his wage is coming just from tips. $15,000. So his wage is $16,000 and his tips is $15,000. So let's go down here. Okay, so what is Sanjay's gross income for 1 year? Well, it's $16,000 plus $15,000, which is equal to $31,000. That's what he's making in a year. Now, how much does John earn each year from his weekly salary? Well, we have to go back to page number 1 for us to see that. So John is making $280 per week, and he's making a commission. So Sanjay is a waiter, and John sells magazine subscriptions. Okay, so he's on commission. So he gets a base salary of $280 per week, and he gets 4% commission, and he makes $3,300 per week in sales, probably on average. $3,300 per week with a 4% commission. Okay, so 280 and 3,300. Okay, so how much does John earn each year from his weekly salary? Okay, just from his weekly salary, it was $280 per week times 50 weeks. So we take 280, multiply that by 50, and he's making $14,000 per year just on his base salary. That's not a lot of money, so obviously commission is important. How much does John earn each year from commission? Well, 4% of his sales were $3,300. I believe they were $3,300 per week. $3,300 per week on average for sales. Okay. So he's making 4% of $3,300 times 50, because there's 50 weeks in the year that they're working. So let's take our calculator and let's do 4%. Now we have to know that 4% is the same as 0.04. So you just don't take 4 times 3,300 times 50. That'll give you a number that's too high. It's 4%. So it's 0.04 times 3,300 times 50 weeks in a year, and he's making an additional $6,600. $6,600. Okay, what is John's gross income for the year? Well, $14,000 plus $6,600 and he makes $20,600 per year. Who has the higher gross annual income? Well, we know that Sanjay does. Let's take a look at this one. Example number 2. Well, you know what? I think you guys could probably go and practice on example number 2. Okay?